golden flashes will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Back to pass, it's Montana. Under fire. Finds space on the right. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
I love the play call. First play of the game, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players the football right now and let you know about it. Awesome job.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Hauls it in.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
To the air on second down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Caught close to the marker, it's Smith. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Changing the route. To throw, it's Tebow. Finds the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. Quarterback keeps it, and he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Golden Flashes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly quickly down the field. Gonna look downfield again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, golden flashes. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Montana. Finds his tight end. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Notre Dame right back to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Puts it out of the air. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line.
We got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Gets it out fast. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The offense cashing it in on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Looking for a man. It's Tebow. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He'll be offense has it with really good field position. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, he makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, I'll tell you, it was a pretty dumb decision by the opponent to go for it so deep in their own end, and this offense now is making them pay for that. After getting the ball back on the third play of the drive, they're able to run it, get the first down, and stay on the field.
On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to throw, it's Tebow. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He goes down after the short. But what a play to get the football back.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Second down, they'll go to the air. Steps away to find some room. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Tebow. He'll loft one deep down the left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The golden flashes want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Moore.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
It's a running room. He's at the and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Kent State.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Past the first down marker and still running. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I think that right there has been one of the biggest stories of this game so far. The reason this team trails is they can't get one of their best players the football in the passing game. This guy's a weapon. He eats defenses a lot.
Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Looking downfield, it's Tebow. Got his man in the middle. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage. And the golden flashes will hustle to the line. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. And an empty backfield here on second and short. He might want another play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Golden Flashes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Looking to the end zone. Gators will kick it away to start. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Quarterback keeps it himself, and look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Back to pass on second down. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And this is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. Turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
The name of the game is trying to pressure the quarterback. These bootlegs do a really good job of moving the quarterback's launch point. And then guess what? Now he gets to run the football. So he gets outside the pocket, makes guys look silly with his speed, and gets big chunks of yards like it's nothing.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UL Monroe!
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Here he comes. This is a gamble. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Tebow. Fires to the tight end.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gators are in the hurry-up.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. At the 40, there he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Defense a little too eager. And that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. They send the tight end in motion. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gators! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The extra point here would tie the game. And he added the extra point. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Warhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Into the secondary on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period, first down here. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's locked. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Second down, they'll go to the air. This time on target. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Warhawks! He'll try to tack on one more. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The Gators moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Tebow. It's complete. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Line gets set, first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Just gets rid of it before the heat. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. Third down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the big fella. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Dropping back. It's Tebow. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Now well within striking distance as the 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Got it! Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They'll run the option. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. The Warhawks will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He spins that thing down the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Looking to throw, it's Tebow. He's got it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Caught near the sideline, it's Moore. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This quarterback part of their running game. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. And the Gators really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Looks as if he's going to run it. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Back to throw, it's Tebow. He's got him. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's more. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Offense facing fourth down.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. And this one is perfect. And now they take the lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they'll know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Wants to throw. It's Tebow. Here's the pressure. He lobs one high down the left side. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Looking to throw on first down. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flushed out of the pocket. Creates a little space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to go up top on first down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Warhawks want to crank the tempo. They'll run it on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Quarterback may change this route. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield, it's Tebow. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Gators in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Harris. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Tebow. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the fourth quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He'll try to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Warhawks! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Tebow. Here's a throw downfield late. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the right. Got his man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Throwing right. Found a seam. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Quarterback keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
To the air. It's Tebow. He wants it all. Touchdown, Gators! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. Only a pickup of 4, but at least he got the clock stopped here late. Got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he runs out of bounds with the interception, and that is how we'll finish off this game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.